There we go. And there we are. Okay. We are an error has occurred. We do not like it when errors occur, but good Friday morning, everyone, unless it's not Friday where you're at. Um, in that situation, good morning to whatever freaking day that is that you're currently living in. All right, so didn't didn't get to stream last night, and I apologize, but I got to shoot you straight. I'm an old man, relatively speaking, and I got tired and I fell asleep. Sorry. But I'm here now. We're going to do territory battles. We're going to scope out anything new and cool in the stores and the shipments. And we've got the new Galactic challenge to tackle. And the Ghosts of Dathomir special event. This isn't the one with Invincible Grievous. No, this is the one that just gets you zombie or ghost shards. Okay. Oh, look at this. They're doing Fanatical Devotion back to back. Back to back Fanatical Devotion. That's kind of interesting. Um, Not really, but all right. Did they give us fleet? No, no fleet. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Separatists, 28 without a leader. Okay, they're gonna let me use as many special abilities as I want, so that's neat. Um, we'll tackle that very, very shortly. Honey, do you need something? Okay. You can hang with me on stream, you know. What the hell am I doing in collections? My wife came out and just started staring at me and made me uncomfortable. Not the staring at me part, but you know. Or not the okay, no. Not the my wife part, maybe the staring part. My wife doesn't make me uncomfortable, but she was just randomly like looking at me. She also gave me like this. She's like, "Are you streaming?" And I'm like, "This doesn't mean streaming." Earlier, so my wife's fun. She's a lot of fun. Okay, so we will let's just go ahead and hit some territory battle stuff, and then we'll tackle the Galactic Challenge after. This won't. I anticipate us being live for an hour, give or take. Let's see. Yeah, Zepho's gonna be an absolute no go. It's blocked off, which is what I anticipated. But so Empire, I will do Inquisitorius. Used to be in days prior, in days past, I would do Lord Vader here. Well, my Lord Vader is a platoon guy now, so those days are long gone. Long, long gone. Um, ooh, of this. They're just all out there chilling under stealth. Sammy, you okay, buddy? Ooh. Oh yeah, we got this. Just well timed, I think. Well, let's not get cocky. There we go. Okay. Seemed a lot more smooth uh, than those typically feel. I haven't had a single sip of coffee yet. I need to fix that very, very soon. Luckily, it's just right here. Teddy, it's okay, buddy. Mom's just running across to the neighbor's house to. Wow, are we just gonna about to just get completely wrecked? I mean, it happens on occasion from time to time, but whew. Okay. I didn't Deathmark kick in anywhere yet. There it is. All right. Well, that one's gone at least for the time being. Well, no, permanently. Permanently gone. Thanks to Deathmark. If he was in the leader slot, yeah, they would be getting way more bonuses, but they also wouldn't be able to revive. So that's why I run Sith Eternal under Darth Revan, and Darth Revan will throw out the death mark on the leader once you hit the conditions for it. So, and then whenever we kill that character, that gets us, you know, takes one player off the board. And then Bane's basic will do the same thing, but you know, there's obviously you have to line that up just right to get that to work. And then this robot set special with his sword arm that I just did will also prevent revive. But again, you have to catch them just right. Oh, and look at that! So there's two off the board. So that's going very well. Oh, come on. What a crock. I mean, we should be able to wrap this up right here, right now. I just need him to take a turn. There, that's gone. And there we are. Okay. Gets a lot easier in the second phase. There's just less damage. And we're stuck. Behind a taunt. And yeah. I mean, we'll link people, but and there's Talzin down for the count. Really like to get something over here, but we're gonna have to work our way through everything else. 6 turns. We'll see if we can pull this off. Three turns. Oh, Bane for the win. This is why we love Bane so freaking much, right? And this should be pretty straightforward. SLKR. As you may or may not know, he's got a lot of revive prevention baked into his kit, so all right. All right, all right, all right. Sammy, what's going on, buddy? Are you okay? I need to get some siphon stacks. I'm not doing much with that swipey swipe of his. I forgot that that thing reset. There we go. Now we're making hay. Ooh. Oh, we just about had this entire damn thing effed up for us. Coming from all the way downtown, Big Bad Night Sister Acolyte decided she was going to hit the kill shot. All right. Okay. So they steal the ghost for this mission, which is pretty neat, right? I just go ahead and use Executor anyways, and just kind of work my way through it. Believe it or not, that is not the fastest death I have ever seen for that ship. This is the second fastest. Oh no. Well, aren't I an absolute royal fuck up? You know, I'm not even. Oh no, 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 no! I'm not even gonna waste my time. Oops. Oopsies. It's okay. We're not going for any stars. We're just preloading. Ah, well, that was fucking brilliant. I mean, wasn't it? It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's watching right now, anyways. Hey, honey. Allie. Hi. This is Leanne sent this to Sam. It was just randomly back here. I don't think it's a bath bomb. I think it's just a toy. And honey, can I have an allergy pill? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, yeah, Zepho's a no-go, but let's go ahead and hit this while we're here. Levi works too. Yeah, I prefer to just use Chimera on this. One day I'll do the stuff and the things to be able to. What are we sitting at on this planet? 49 million. We would love to start, but our actual goal is these get these Cairo crates. But if we can start it, it would just be amazing. But anyway, I Chimera this bad boy. Clear fleet. Empire. Thank you, honey. Gauntlets required. As that is a Mandalorian ship. One of the cooler looking ships in Star Wars, I think, also, by the way. So we're going up against Negotiator with Marauder. So yeah, when they created this, they threw the brand new ship into play. We got no debuffs, but we want to live through opening volleys. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to do that. Ooh, okay. Scythe didn't make it. That's kind of a bummer. So we kind of wanted his buff dispel so we could get over to Anakin as quickly as possible. Because, yeah, this gets rough without... this can get rough. Yeah. Yeah. This might not be my fleet battle day. Does happen on occasion. I mean, all is not lost yet. It's almost, but not yet. Yeah, this is just not my day, folks. This is just not my freaking day. Probably should have started TIE Fighter instead of Scythe and brought in Scythe as a reinforcement. I think that's where shit went wrong. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this fight, and we're gonna go ahead and use Leia Organa Rebels for this one, just because it's open and available. We can do whatever we want, so we're gonna take advantage of that. As you see, Drogon is as powerful as ever. Okay, well, probe droid strikes again. Really need her ultimate. Damn! Ugh! Really needed that ultimate. And cannot. We need to try to bring Drogon and R2 back. It's absolutely stunning to me that the two that are still alive are the two that are still alive. Well, I need to use it now. Keep her alive, so that's just the way it goes, I guess. Because, yeah, I mean, GL or not, you can only eat so many of these punches. And that's the ball game. Wow. This is not my day today, folks. Oh well. It's just sometimes, some days you're the windshield, some days you're the bug, and today I am the bug. Um, let's go ahead and hit. We'll go ahead and hit our stuff here. Sorry, I gotta double check to see where they want me to deploy. Okay. Question asked, he'll answer. Oh, that's probably because I'm not talking, Al. Welcome. Good to have you here. It's been a day or two. Ah, there you go. You can hear me. I was about ready to double check. Yeah, I was sending a. Yeah, I was just talking to on Discord to my guild's territory battle officer about where he wanted me to deploy. What's your question, bud? Hit me. I'm here. It's what I'm here for. One thing I'm here for, or one of the things I'm here for. What do you need? What can I help you with? What should you Zeta? That depends on that depends on who you have available to be Zetaed. Um, you just got the. I just got 20 Zeta materials from the daily thingy. Um, and what should I GTE? Okay. Let's Kessel should be fine. Okay. Here, let's pause on territory battles real quick and let's take a look at your roster. Um, did I add you on here or is it just on my or is it just on the smaller account, the new player experience? But yeah, let's take a look at your roster. Okay, yep, there you are. There you are. I knew I added you. Okay, inventory. Okay. So, and what should I get? So you have one Zeta available to put onto a character. So you've got a Zeta on Darth Vader already. Um, well, I mean, just I'm looking at the top part of your roster here, and you've got a crap ton of characters, and every single one of them has Zetas available. Yep, I can see that you're 206, and you got the hard part done. You got I forgot this isn't my character. You got that one done. That takes a lot, and so the rest of these will fall into place. Since he is going to be your first relic, um, I would max out his Zetas first. That's my opinion. Um, Zeta him with Boba. Uh, his Zeta to me nowadays is more of a luxury than a requirement. So you could actually skip putting Zetas on him completely. Palpatine, you want to put his Zetas on him when they come available to you. You can skip Leia, Phasma, and Bane. Uh, give Mace all of his when they come available. Skip Luke. Uh, skip Akbar for later. Give General Kenobi his. Skip HK for now. Give Mando his. Um, probably want to give her hers at some point, but it doesn't need to be a priority. You can skip him. Do Rex's. Do Yoda's. Skip Chopper. Skip Zeb. Um, don't make it a priority, but hers are good. Skip. 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 Give him his. Give him his. Give him his. Skip. Um, doesn't have to be a priority, but eventually give her hers. Give him you give him his unique on Scarred. don't give him his leader because odds are you won't hardly ever use him as leader. But if you do, or if you think you're going to use him as leader, give him both. But you only really need to do the one for Scarred. Talzin, don't worry about her Zetas until you've got a full team of Night Sisters up and running. Stormtrooper Han, don't worry about. Ahsoka's are good. Cassians are fine if you're gonna have Admiral Raddus for Rogue One or Mon Mothma for Rebel Fighters. Skip Cody, give Echo his. Skip Maul. Skip Sidious. His Zeta makes a difference on the Sith Eternal unlock, but it's not needed. You can get the Sith Eternal unlock mission with him done without the Zeta. Death Trooper, if you're planning on Iden or Dark Trooper Gideon at some point, keep him in mind for his, but they're not needed for now. Skip, eventually you'll want to give Finn his, but not a big deal. Veers, give him his. Yeah. Yeah, and then you're kind of getting into the territory down here where it's not as important, but like Gideon you want to give his to, Drogon you want to give his to, Rex you want to give him all of his, you want to give B2 his, Seer you want to give, the Gungans you're going to want to give all at some point, Dark Trooper same thing, Zori you want to give hers at some point, Guard you want to give Royal Guards for sure, his is awesome. For Vader, hang on a second. Let me go back to. Let me take a look at him in my roster. Just because I can't interact with your ability tabs. So, where are you? I have both. The unique is very, very nice. He's immune to turn meter reduction, recovers health and protection whenever damage over time effect expires. And so if enemies are under stealth and you pop his Merciless Massacre, it'll take them out of stealth. They're both nice. This one is really, really good as well. The turn meter reduction chance, especially like for galactic challenges where it's talking that you're going to need to remove 400% turn meter from enemies. Like, I haven't seen that modifier in a while, but it does come up. This will give, if he's the leader, it'll give everybody the chance to remove turn meter. It'll just increase it more and more and more and more. So it'll be a 75% chance to remove the turn meter. So they're both important. And this one, damage over times can't expire when he's the leader, is also very nice for certain things, because you can really build up a lot of damage on tougher teams that are thick. I mean, they're both really solid. You're not going to go wrong going with either one. I would maybe think about doing the unique first and then doing the leader. But again, you just cannot go wrong with either of them. Yeah, that's my opinion. Is you're not going to go wrong with either. But yeah, since he seems to be your top dog character, give him all the give him all the toys and all the things, and then yeah, I know Zetas come slow, and they come even slower when you're first starting out. So they're a very precious commodity, but they're not wasted on Vader. On some characters, they're an absolute luxury, an absolute waste. Do not use them on certain characters. But yeah, for Vader, even after he got nerfed, they're still great. So yeah, definitely keep using. Definitely give them to Vader, and then like Palpatine's are awesome. Palpatine's becomes better when you have like Mara Jade and Starkiller. I know that's probably a ways down the road for you, but yeah, they become even better when when he gets that stuff. I don't know if you should. You don't know if you should buy the Lightspeed bundle. Which Lightspeed bundle are we talking? Are you talking about the one with like the 5 Jedi at Relic 5? Is that the Lightspeed bundle you're talking about? Because if that's the Lightspeed bundle you're talking about, yeah, buy it. I'm. Let's just. We'll go and look at your roster one more time. But but that would give you, if you bought that Lightspeed bundle, it's gonna give you him at Relic 5, and he's got one of the most useful Galactic, or I'm sorry, Grand Arena Omicrons. Um, it would give you a very useful team at Relic 5 that you can use for the new Naboo raid. Once you're able to give him his Omicron, it'll give you a solid team for where you're going to be in Grand Arena. Um, yeah, I get it. The value is there, and the longer you wait, the lower that value is going to be. I mean, yeah, it's definitely got a price tag on it, but I mean, if you don't, it's up to you. I'm saying for you particularly, who doesn't have any of those characters relic or even at 7 stars yet, it is it is a deal of a massive amount. I mean, because you're talking about thousands of, if you want to put it into what it would be saving you in the long run, it's thousands of pieces of gear. It's thousands of relic materials, which when you're talking about how you acquire those, you grind and scrap to build those up, or you spend crystals. If you translating it to your crystals, you're saving tens of thousands of crystals. It's up to you. I mean, for me, $20 for that is, it's not that big of a deal. But you know, if $20 is making you hesitate, then as a person with financial advice, just in real life, if a $20 purchase, if you're hesitating about it, maybe don't do it. Do it if you can afford it. If you can legitimately afford it, do it. It's worth it. That's me talking as a real person and not a Twitch streamer. If you can legitimately afford it, and there's no downside to you financially to you buying anything in this game, do it. That's my opinion. If there's a financial downside, if you're like, well, I'll have less for food or less for gas, or maybe I'll have to push the cable bill or the phone bill to the next paycheck, don't buy it. If you can afford it, it's not a hardship, go for it. Okay. Oh, Gear 13 is a giant pain. And you're talking about you're gonna not have to do things like kairos and stun guns and shit like that. And here, let me just show you. Let me just show you. Let's let's find me a relic, like low relic person. See, I bought it. I didn't have anything on Kit Fisto. I didn't have anything on Luminara. And I bought it. What's wrong, Baba? Sammy, what's wrong? Did your tablet die? Oh, poor kid's having a rough morning. Okay, so low relics. I think relic 3 is the lowest I have on anybody. But here, Wedge Antilles. Here's a good example. Okay, hang on a second, guys. I gotta go and check on Sam. This is. Okay. Apologies for that. Sammy was having a moment. It happens. Okay, so uh, I don't know if the scavenger screen is available to you yet, and you certainly can't look at the relics. So this is relic 3 for Wedge Antilles. This is just the cost for him to go from 3 to 4. And you're talking. See, do I have a random ass person at relic 4? Or does it go from 3 to 5 on every? Oh, wait, Krennic. There we go. Perfect. Krennic. So that's just from 3 to 4. To go from 4 to 5, you're adding in 2 new materials, higher costs for the base ones. So when you compound this over 5 relic levels, yeah, he's all good. He was playing a game on one of his iPads and the battery died mid game. So stuff like that, he'll either roll with it and just be like, "Oh, I'll just get a new tablet, it's fine." Or it's the worst thing that ever happened. It's just one of those things. And honestly, I think his biggest issue is he just doesn't know how to modulate his when he's upset, he's upset. But yeah, he's okay. We got big hugs and he gave us both a kiss because it's how he apologizes for he realizes he lashed out and maybe was over the top, but that's when he hits the other side of the over the top. He's like, "Oh, yeah, okay, sorry guys." He's a good kid. And these moments are rare. They really are, but when they happen, they happen. Um, Plus, we found a toy my sister-in-law sent along for him, and it got set off to the side and not opened for him, and he's got that now, so that has also helped. But anyway, so when you compound this, you'll start out having to do for Relic 1, so many of these, and then Relic 2, I think, is so many of these, and then so many of these, and so many of these, and then so on and so forth. It's a lot of stuff across one character. When you multiply that over 5, it's a ton. It's an absolute ton of stuff. So again, if the $20 is not a hardship, or the $10, or the 5, or the 50, or whatever amount you're looking at spending, that's the only advice I will give you. Is I will not tell you how to spend your money. I will just tell you, if you're going to spend money, you need to make sure it's something you can actually afford. This game is a luxury. Any purchase you make in this game is a luxury. The game is not worth going broke over. It is not worth getting into any amount of financial trouble over at all. Zero, none, 0%. Don't do it. But if you can afford it and it's not going to be a hardship, 100% buy the things that you feel like buying. That's the best piece of advice I can give anybody for buying stuff in this game. Because yeah, when stuff's a really good deal, I buy it. Absolutely buy it. Oh, Grand BKL is followed. Thank you for the follow. General Kenobi, Grand BKL, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Sammy's reactions are due to his autism, and the reason it's a spectrum is because it's this broad range, it's this wide, and he can fall anywhere between the points of conditions, and then it's mixed. Some kids get all of the things, and some kids only get a few of the things. He's got most of the things. Um, but he does pretty well, all things considered. Okay. Sammy, Sam, Sam, Sammy, come here, buddy. Come here. Come hang out. Come help Dad play Star Wars, buddy. Yeah, come on, kiddo. Come help Daddy play Star Wars. Yeah, there he is. Oh, and yeah, my chair rolls, buddy, and you're gonna send me into a wall. Okay. Sammy's here to help me play Star Wars. We're gonna win everything now, aren't we? Does this look like a good team? Okay. Okay. Okay, buddy. Do you want to play? Here. Can you hit that one right there? You can do the keystrokes. You can hit E, and then we're gonna hit S. And now Ahsoka is invincible. Okay, so we want to. Well, we can only take out him or him. Can you hit? Can you hit the E? Boom! Look at what you did. Good job, bud. Good job. Oh, are you over it? You want to go get your tablets? Okay. No, my JMK is Relic 8. Um, this whole team is Relic 8, except for him. He's Relic 9 because he's got his fancy ass capital ship. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and hit this. Um, no, I wouldn't. Well, yes, but only for Qui Gon and only when you're ready to put his Omicron on him. So when you're getting to that point to where you're going to put the Grand Arena Omicron on Qui Gon, make sure you're saving up a Zeta simultaneously and just give them both at the same time. He does not need one for now because I don't know. Do you even have an Omicron available to you, or will you have one at any point soon? Because if you have an Omicron available and you have the Zeta available and you're doing Grand Arena, uh, then I would give your Zeta and the Omi. You have 4. Okay, you need 20. Um, yeah, you need 20 to do a full Omicron. So when you're getting close to having 20 Omicron materials, start saving a Zeta for Qui Gon and just give them both at the same time. Because that will you're gonna have a supercharged Jedi team for Grand Arena once that happens. Yeah, but you'll get another one. You'll get another one. But just keep that in mind as like a goal for your near future is you're saving up for you'll be earning another Zeta. I mean, at a minimum, just from the fleet challenges, you'll get 4 Zetas a week. Um, and then you'll probably hopefully get a couple from like Fleet Arena or whatever. Um, and from some other sources like the events or whatever. But as you're building up those Omicrons and you're getting close to getting completed, make sure just set aside a Zeta for the Qui Gon Omi because that is going to be a game changer for you in Grand Arena starting out. It will 100% be a game changer. Uh, yeah, yeah. I think it's his. He's only got the one. Qui-Gon's only got one Zeta and one Omicron. The rest are Omegas. So, yeah, it'll be obvious which one you need to put it on. Some characters have three, and then some characters really don't need all their Zetas. At this point, with just the way the teams have kind of, a lot of teams have been mixed and matched and broken apart to go with different teams, and so their Zetas, aren't as relevant anymore. All right. I don't know why that backed me all the way out. Mm, we're just gonna go ahead and do this, I think. And where are you, my friend? There you are. Yeah. Zepho, unfortunately, is locked, so we're not able to do anything on Zepho. So we're gonna go ahead and use Cal for this today. Which way did you go on Zeta? Did you go with the unique for Vader? Is that what you ended up using? How do I have them? Um, I I spent all of my crystals to get them from Relic 8 to Relic 9, and when those characters were released, I spent the money to get them enough stars to where playing the event with them would let me get them to 7 stars. That's all. Spent the money. Um, it was spend the money on them or spend money on Gungans, so I had one of the better teams for the new raid. So I opted to spend it on them. Yeah, I got them to a star. Master Bud, hello, welcome. Yeah, the seven. So the way the new marquee events work is tiers start unlocking, which give you more and more shards every day after you unlock them. So at a certain point, like I think if you get them to like high five, low six, you can 7 star them over the week they give you to play the event. Um, so that's what I ended up doing, was able to get them all 7 starred that way, and then obviously Quadme came from the conquest. Yeah, they required Relic 9 for the last tier of their new assault battle, and I had them at Relic. Well, I had Padawan Obi at Relic 8 and Master Qui-Gon at Relic 7. And I spent all my crystals and scrapped a bunch of my relic gear to get them to Relic 9 so I could see what that was all about. Um, I don't have any buyer's remorse about it, but simultaneously, I'm also like, oh god, like it's a thing. It's a hell of a thing to do. Um, Relic nining any character is a hell of a thing. So yeah, what's the best team? Um, that is very subjective and very situational because not every team is going to be as good in every situation. Uh, for me right now, I mean, let's just be honest. The best all-around team in the game is still probably Jedi Master Kenobi with Commander Tano and and Kenobi and General Kenobi, and maybe Padme or Baby Ahsoka, or any combination. But yeah, the Jedi Master Kenobi team with Commander Ahsoka is probably the best all around team in the game for being able to handle most of anything. And then Bane with one other Sith is an absolute monster. Um, the team I'm enjoying playing the most right now is the light side Mandalorians with Bo-Katan Mandalore. Uh, like my typical team would not include Gas because he's useful on his own. But yeah, Kenobi, Cat, Padme, General Kenobi, and then like normal Ahsoka or um, I mean, even you could even make a case in some circumstances for like Jedi Knight Anakin. Um, but yeah, my typical team, and it changes with Datacrons. Like right now, I am running Jedi Knight Anakin with my JMK team in Squad Arena because of what he's able to do with those circumstances. Yeah, the Jedi Master Kenobi full team, probably the best all around for throwing into almost every situation, and having a reasonable chance of success. My Jedi Knight Anakin in like Grand Arena, he's going to be, he's with Keller and Beck right now in Grand Arena because of the Keller and Beck Datacron, but that's going to change here in just a little over a week and a half, when that Datacron goes away. But yeah, we'll probably go back to having Anakin with Qui Gon in the arena at that point. And we're gonna have a lot of extra Jedi just laying around. Um, because I don't think that we're gonna want to use Kelleran as a lead in Grand Arena without his Datacron. I could be wrong, and I think it's still going to be decent. It's just not going to be as decent because I mean his level 9 gives him 100,000 extra protection, which translates to a ton of extra damage. Um, and I just don't know that he's going to have the power anymore when when that Datacron's not there. In Territory Wars, he's going to be a monster every day of the week, um, regardless, just because he's got the Territory War Omicron situation going on. I can do one more fight here. Let's see. Oh, I can do like a Ray led like unaligned force user squad or something. We'll see what I can whip up. So we got Ray, and then we got Maul, and we got Terran Malicos, and that's it for unaligned force users. But oh, there's Seer. Um, yeah, right now I'm just doing stuff to do stuff. Yeah, the team I enjoy playing the most is the Bo-Katan Mandalore team. It's a blast. It's so much fun. Just an absolute blast of a team. Oh yeah, no buffs because of confusion. Darth Revan is still an outstanding character, and he's a requirement for the Leviathan, and I'm sure sometime soon he is going to be a requirement for a Galactic Legend. So he is still to this day completely worth every bit of investment you have to put in to get him. Like hands down, no doubt about it. And one of my favorite. Ooh, they nasty. They nasty. Still one of my favorite characters. Just love him. I think they're going to do that at some point. Um, I'm honestly I'm a little shocked they haven't done that already. But yeah, I definitely think he's got to be on the radar because he is one of those characters. Like if you do Revan Reborn, he can be both light side and dark side. Like he can be that first like use it with whatever. You can use him with Jedi or use him with Sith sort of team. That would be really cool. And I think it's a route they're gonna have to go with teams at some point. Um, but yeah, I think his that kit is yeah, like I think it'll just be baked into his kit. Like it's gonna be the longest kit in the history of kits, but when they get to it, but it'll be like when used as a leader of a Jedi team, he'll give these bonuses, and then when used as a leader of a Sith team, he'll give these bonuses. I think it'll be that sort of a situation, kind of like what they're doing a little bit with Luthien, with if he's under Saw, he does different things, and if he's under Mon Mothma, he does other things. I think it's gonna be that sort of a deal. Okay. So let's go and look at today's Galactic Challenge. Since we're done with TB for now, we'll be back to TB this afternoon or this evening, depending on what I got going on. I'm, but yeah, I think I kind of there's a part of me that feels like Luthien is like the test balloon for that a little bit. Okay, so we need a full squad of separatists. We get malicious minions. That's cool. Complete the battle out attacking out of turns 20 or more times. Win without using a leader in the leader slot and complete the battle. Okay, so I think we're going to have to spread this out over a couple different fights. And first, we're going to try Wat Tambor with Admiral Trench, I think, for the first go. And then if it doesn't go well, we'll throw in Grievous with like Stap and all those guys. But I think the Wat Tambor Trench team should be we should get a lot of attacks out of turn, right? Um, I would really love to get Zori out of the picture, but for now, let's see if we can't get. Oh god damn it! It's got this stupid condition where until you remove all these stacks off of your characters, there's oh my god! I thought this was too good to be true. Why they give us attacks out of turn with this debuff with hesitation? I'm beyond stunned right now. So yeah, you have to do a special attack. You can't just do basics to remove it. You have to do one of these. Um, yeah, well, they definitely need to add more Old Republic. Um, that's a whole world of characters that they've barely touched, and I mean that would be the way to do it, obviously. This is so dumb. Putting hesitation on during a week when you need to have attacks at a turn. I mean, seriously, who the hell thought? Like, why do they do this shit to us? I'm just, why do they? Why do they do this? I can't even like. How am I supposed to stretch this battle out long enough to get all these stacks off of all these characters to get these freaking attacks out of turn? How am I supposed to do that? Like, I am absolutely stunned that the hesitation is on this. Absolutely, just like this was so. This is so unfriendly and so short-sighted. And see, I get to do that, but that does nothing. But I need to get his stacks lowered. I need to get his stacks lowered. I mean, Newt's on his way, I guess, and Dooku is getting there too. But I guess he's invincible. I'll just keep hitting him while he's got damage immunity. See how long I can stretch. I mean, but I'm gonna be here for a long time because of this stupid hesitation thing. And now he doesn't have damage immunity. This is not. This is not good. This is just poorly thought out. Yeah. This this is dumb. This is very very dumb. I'm absolutely blown away that that's a feat on a galactic challenge. I mean, just just talk about not. And that's going to kill her. And look, so trying to stall it out. Of course, I didn't try very hard at first because I didn't realize hesitation was on there. But trying to stall it out, I still, barely got them off of Newt Gunray. When the battle ended. Um, oh, that's just not freaking cool at all. Um, all right. Well, let's see if we can at least do the one without the leader in the slot, and then we'll see if we can together figure out a way to get the attacks out of turn going. So Malik has always kind of been my go-to as the no leader in the slot, and maybe a nice team up with Bane here. Maybe it'll be really easy to nuke everybody out. Yeah, if you do the highest tier, it gives you all the others. The problem isn't getting the attacks out of time or out of turn. Like, I can do that with my eyes closed under normal circumstances. The problem is this. You have 10 stacks of hesitation. You lose one stack every time you do a special move. Okay, so he just went down from 10 to 9. And he's going to go from 10 to 9. You can't assist while you have that. So you have to do 10 turns with a special move or a special ability with each character to get these stacks removed so they can assist. They cannot assist until these 10 stacks are gone, and you have to keep the other team alive. That's the problem, is keeping the other excuse me. Is keeping the other team alive till you get these stacks removed. Like I'm. What's wrong, honey? Oh God. See, if you notice, they've got hesitation, but they're able to counterattack. So maybe that's. Are you allowed to have a mass counter? So maybe I need a team that does a lot of counterattacking, like these guys. All right. Well, there's the no leader clause fulfilled. Um, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to tackle that right now. I'm going to need to do some research. Um, you couldn't do it because of the altar. You just have to target the altar. It's a it's an attackable thing. So just yeah, kill the altar and everything's good. Um, it's just yeah, I think you have to get around like the taunts of the zombies. I think to be able to hit the altar or have somebody with big AOE. But like Darth Vader, if you throw Darth Vader in there, he should be able to handle it just fine. Um, we got a lot of folks watching. Does anybody have any team ideas for how to get this without having to, spend a day getting those stacks off of everybody to start getting out of turn attacks? I mean, normally in these sort of situations, I would go and watch Bit Dynasty's videos, but I'm not even sure if he's put one up yet for this because he doesn't put a video up until he's got it dialed in, and then there are some events he's just like, take this crate, take Phoenix. I could try Phoenix. Yeah, I don't even think Bit Dynasty's put out his guide yet. We'll check. We're checking right now. Oh, he does have one. He does have a challenge out. Yeah, I mean Phoenix, I guess would be a decent option for counterattacks. Um, sure, why not? Gas counterattacking. Good call. Good call. We'll see if this works. If not, we'll throw gas in. But yeah, now I'm worried about these guys even having the ability to win this. But yeah, gas is a great call. Because yeah, even with old Rexy here, yeah, let's just pull the shoot. There we go. No counterattacks from those. And now that he's lost it, I can have fives call him to assist too. We're gonna hold off for a minute on Rex taking anybody else out. A tracker would be very nice right around now. You know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of you. We'll see if that's enough. I don't know. I wasn't keeping count, but he was getting quite a few. Yep, there it is. Thank you, Master Bud. You're the man. You're the man. All right, so there's Red Crate. Big shout out to Master Bud for the 501st suggestion. All right, so that's that. I mean, the stars don't matter because you can't sim L. So, you know, just getting it done's the thing. So if you've got it done and you got your shards, you're golden. So all right, I didn't really look at shipments yet to see anything spectacular came with the week. I did grab those last night after reset, but I didn't really go through. Um, Extinction, Qui-Gon, Gungans. Gungan. Okay, and Jedi. Okay, so raid characters. This is what I'm seeing here. It's new raid characters. Yep, characters for Naboo. That's what's in the weekly shipment. That's the big thing. Store bundles. Purchase limit 4. If that were $5, maybe, but yeah. Seems to be pretty standard. Nothing super cool or special in here. So there we go. All right. Well, I think that is going to just about do it for this morning. I will be doing. I'll be doing TB earlier. Like I said, I was gonna do it last night, but I got tired and fell asleep because I'm fucking old. Um, yeah, that's gonna do it for now. Thank you, Master Bud, and thank you, Grand BKL. Thank you for popping into the stream. Thank you for the follows. These 2 follows today have moved me to 42 on Twitch. I need 8 more, and then I can qualify to be an affiliate. So if you spread the word, share, that would be amazing. I'm really hoping to be at that mark by mid-July. It would be just amazing. And then we've had a number of folks in here for a while, and that's raising my concurrent viewers average, which needs to be at a 3. And currently it's sitting just over 2.5. Should go up to about, my guess is around 2.6. With today's activity, somewhere in that ballpark. So this is followers are going up. That thing goes up. Once those 2 numbers have hit their mark, I can apply to be an affiliate, which would just be just incredible. So yeah, we'll do. I'm not gonna. I'm not 100% sure what all affiliate gives me, other than it lets me do. It lets me, I know, do a lot of things with like chat and like I can reward people and stuff like that. That's what I know for now, which isn't much. But once I have access to it, I'll look into it a lot further. But it's a goal that Twitch gives you to become an affiliate when you start streaming through them. Like they set up a thing. They're like, do this, this, and this, and if you hit these numbers, you can become an affiliate. So that's what I'm going for. But yeah, we'll do TB this afternoon, and we'll do the free to play new player experience account. We started to make more strides with that yesterday. They kind of slowed down the XP until I completed a few things and got a few more levels, and now there's just a bunch of new quests coming in that are just giving me level after level after level. We're on like day 8 of playing it for an hour or 2 a day, and we're already at level 50. So we're on our way to 85. We're well on our way well on our way to 85. So hopefully we'll get there sooner rather than later. And then tomorrow morning at some point, I'll be streaming my Grand Arena. This is probably going to be a pretty tough one. With a little more, it's a little more even than my first round, which I managed to win. So we'll see how we do against this guy. But that'll be tomorrow morning on the East Coast at some point, probably right around now. Is when I'll be going. So keep an eye out for that. And it's always a good time. It's always fun. And we'll see how it turns out. But thank you guys. Thank all of you for spending some time with me this morning. Elle, I hope we got your questions answered. And again, I'm always here for you or anybody else. If you have a question and you think I can help, please feel free to reach out. I will do my best. And if I don't have the answer, I promise you, one of the geniuses that run my guild probably will. Or one of the fine people here in chat probably will. There's a wealth of knowledge out there, and we have a wonderful community in this game. So if I don't have the answer, we'll get you the answer. One way or another, we will get you the answer. So that's a promise. But I am always here as a person to reach out to, and I'm always happy to help. I really, really mean that. Even if I'm not on, if you have a question, send a message through one of the various places where I stream, and as soon as I get the message, I'll do what I can to answer it. Even if that means getting in game. If I'm not doing anything that's going to prevent me from hopping into a stream to take a look at something to answer a question, I'll 100% do it. I'm not even kidding. As long as I don't have anything else going on preventing me from sitting down, it takes 2 minutes to fire up the computer and get live. It takes no time at all. So I be happy to do that if it's an option at the moment when the question comes through. But anyways, yeah, we'll be doing more stuff this afternoon, and then yeah, Grand Arena tomorrow, and we'll probably wrap up TB tomorrow as well. And then what do we? Let me look at the calendar real quick. Tuesday. Tuesday is when the new raid comes out. Plus, God knows what else is going to come with that update. It could be a bunch of stuff. So Tuesday could be a pretty busy day. I don't think we're hitting the new raid Tuesday. It sounded like the guild leadership had decided to go ahead and launch one more speeder bike raid just to get the top rewards while we're kind of waiting to see how teams and strategies shake out for the Naboo raid. So I don't know when they're planning on launching that. I can look at tickets, I guess, would give us an idea, wouldn't it? And 50 people getting 600 a day. Yeah, that's going to take a couple more days for us to have the ticket. But we will be hitting the new raid as soon as the guild decides that that's what they want to do. I think like we have a very data driven set of officers in my guild, and when there's no data, they like to wait to see it. And missing a week of the new raid is not going to kill us. It's not. There's nothing, as far as I know, there's no character shards that are going to be in there. There's nothing unique or special starting out. It should just be the standard reward box. That's not to say they're not going to add something. But, I mean, they haven't, for any of the last 2 new raids that we've gotten, we haven't gotten a new character to unlock or anything like that. So, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff coming. Always. It's the best thing about this game. There's always something to do. There's always something in the pipe. So we'll see all that together over the next few days. And yeah, we'll see you this afternoon for the stuff I mentioned previously, and then we'll see you tomorrow for Grand Arena. And until then, thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for spending time. None of my goals can be accomplished by me and me alone. It's all because of you guys. So I cannot ever say thank you enough. Elle, thank you for stopping in. It had been a few days since I had seen you, and I'm glad you got to come in and spend some time. Master Bud, again, thank you for the shout out on the 501st. That was a fantastic call out, made it really easy. Thank you for the follow. Grand BKL, thank you for the follow. Thank you for saying hello. It's great having each and every one of you here. And it means a lot to me that you're choosing to spend some of your precious time with me. But until this afternoon, that's it for now. And yeah, we'll have some more fun. And we'll see what we can crank out with the new player account. Yeah, we'd hit a real slowdown, and then all of a sudden, 2 days ago, like the quest started flowing again, and we were getting like a level or 2 per quest completion. It was pretty awesome. And then I threw the new guy into an actual guild and not the starter guilds, and so like I was doing the Rancor raid, like the old school Rancor raid. Which was bringing back a lot of good and bad memories simultaneously. So that raid had just ended, so we'll see if we get another one up and running with them here soon. But it seems like a revolving door guild simultaneously. Seems like a lot of people like me are hopping in there until their needs are met and they can move up to a bigger one. But it's fun. It's fun. It's a good time. Anyways, guys, we'll see you later. And yeah, just this afternoon, just in 4 or 5 hours, something like that. Sometime this afternoon, we'll be back. And until then, guys, take care and good luck with everything.